What up, YouTube? Welcome to Naira News. I actually wanted to talk to y'all about the whole Nipsey Hussle, drsebi, holistic, all that's going on right now. So a lot of information is being released about Nipsey Hussle, drsebi, the alkaline diet, like everything. Now all this information has already been out. It's already been out, but most of the people who have been looking for it have been sick people. So a lot of people heard about Left Eye going to see drsebi, and then she was releasing information about the whole situation, and then she had passed away. And this was maybe over 10 years ago, probably 20, when she came out with the information and start talking about how uh, she was detoxing and she was becoming one with nature and how everybody should do it. And then drsebi had been out for a while. And my whole thing is I'm not here to discuss how to do the alkaline diet. I'm not here for that. I'm actually here to let you know that you can cure yourself from any and everything. And not just the way that drsebi did it, but there are numerous ways to do these things. You can detox your body. Now, the first thing you have to be aware of is that your blood cleanses itself every 120 days. So every 120 days, you get new blood circulating. So if you have an ailment, leukemia, if you have lupus, if you have HIV, if you have arthritis, diabetes, any of these things within a cycle of 120 days can be out of your system, or kicked enough of it out of your system that within another 120 days you should be fully done. Blood cells only live up to 120 days, and this information is public knowledge. Now, you can detox stuff out your blood. If your blood is not getting enough oxygen, it will do things like sickle cell. It will do things like clump up. You will have blood clots. You won't be feeling the way you should. You will be sluggish. So this is why you need to have oxygen in your blood. And there are a lot of people out there like, you need to be on an alkaline diet. You got to stop eating meat. You got to stop. And my whole thing is, if you don't eat meat, and you can get a vitamin B deficiency. So you gotta do everything in moderation. You just can't decide, I'm gonna quit eating meat today. Like, that's not wise. You have to know what's good for you. And then, you might not react good. Some people become hangry, and you might be in there fighting that Taco Bell because you done tried to go on an alkaline diet just straight. You can't quit cigarettes straight or anything else. Sometimes it's done in moderation. If you're going on a fast and you're trying to get closer to God, or you just want clarity, that's fine for 40 days. But I feel the reason why drsebi looks so skinny is because he never ate meat. Like, it's okay to eat meat. Bless it and eat your meat. Like, it's okay if that's what you choose, but don't just knock people and tell people, oh no, you are only supposed to eat vegetables. That's not how God intended for it. That's not what he intended. That's not how he intended. The ancient people ate meat. They ate goats. They slaughtered lambs. They ate meat. So I'm just saying, don't think that you're better than somebody, or you're doing better, or you're on better, or you're mentally better than somebody else because of what you're eating. That really doesn't matter. What matters is how you're ingesting and what you're ingesting it for. Because you could be on an alkaline diet, or you could be taking herbs, and you could be on the wrong herbs. Like somebody, I remember I was following another herb master herbalist, and he was telling people who have HIV that they should take echinacea, but people who have HIV should never take echinacea because echinacea makes cells grow, and HIV is bad cells. So if you're taking echinacea, you ain't doing nothing but powering up your HIV. So this is why I'm telling you, you have to do the research for yourself, or you have to follow a master herbalist who is aware of these things, who is willing to go look at other people's like blood results. You have to have the hospital hand to hand with your treating yourself, because you need to see the blood results. You need to see if your pancreas is working right. You need to see if your liver is flushing right. You need to see if the blood is clumping up. You need to see if your pH balance is right. You need to make sure that everything is running smoothly so that you can say that you are effectively using the herbs. So I'm just saying, if you would take a medicine for the rest of your life, why not just stick and stay to see if the holistic way that mama did it is working? I love hospitals. I love doctors. I'm grateful that they have health insurance. I'm grateful that we live in a time, in an era where if we feel like we're sick, we can go sit up in the hospital and get fixed. But I just feel like an ounce of prevention is worth 10 pounds of cure. And if we still had stuff like tea time, if we still looked at nature, if we went back and used nature in the way that God intended for it, because you have herbs and you have spices. The spices is to make your food taste nice, and herbs are to heal the body. So I'm just letting you know, you cannot just live off of herbs. Some herbs are used to clean meat. If you think about it, if you're taking oregano oil and you're wiping your cuts and you're wiping your ailments, why wouldn't you use oregano in your meat? It would do the same thing. It would keep the bacteria from growing on your meat. Why wouldn't you be using fresh thyme and things like that on your meat? Because that is used to treat your body, and it's used to treat the body of the meat that you're eating. And that's the one thing that we don't do. We sprinkle some Lorry seasoned salt on there, and then we wonder why we got cancer, because we didn't take fresh herbs that's growing out the ground. We want everything dry. We want everything fast. We want everything just handed to us. When it takes 6 weeks, you stuck some herbs in the ground, you picking fresh stuff out your garden. So even to the point where you could be supporting local farmers markets. And this is not even like something like low economic people can't take advantage of, because if you get food stamps, the Amish people even take food stamps. Okay, now they ain't even in the technology, but they got their food stamp machines. So I ain't trying to hear it. You can eat healthy, but the thing about it is, you can't be extreme. Again, it's like, I'm not eating no meat. No. You have to have a balance. Even if you are a vegan or a pescatarian or whatever these new names for all this stuff that comes up, because that's what these people can do. They come up with all these new names, but it's the same old shit. God put the herbs in the ground, the bees in the sky, the birds in the air, and everything that we need is fine. This house, this wall, all this stuff is subject to change. But we as people, we are still made with the same stuff. And we still need the same stuff. All dandelion is not a weed. If you are sick, you have lack of iron, you need to go outside and pick those dandelions out the grass, put them joints in some hot water with some honey, and fix yourself, because that's what God put it there for. It's so easy. It's like Alice in Wonderland. She could just walk up and boop, and this was for this, and boop, that was for that. And this is what God did for us. But we don't believe that, because commercials have told us, and Hollywood has told us, and all this other stuff has told us. And now we believe that God is so small, and the TV is so big, and our phones know everything, but He already prepared everything for us. So I'm just letting you know, everything you need is in your atmosphere. You do not have to die thinking you're going to go out with that illness. You can live, you will live. That's the end.